Do you think that modern laws are sometimes too much? Now imagine that in the Middle Ages you could go to jail for dressing too nicely. Today I'm going to tell you about 5 real-life laws that will definitely make your head spin. First, beard tax. In the 12th century, King Henry VIII imposed a tax on beards. The thicker and longer the beard, the higher the tax. It was a way to show status, but at the same time, to replenish the treasury. Interestingly, the tax later came back again under Elizabeth I, so if you were a fashionable man with a beard, be kind enough to fork out a coin. Second, ban on archery on Sundays. There was a time when it was the law that men had to practice archery on Sundays. If you were lazy or skipped practice, you could get a fine. After all, an archer is the backbone of an army. In some towns it was even forbidden to play soccer because it distracted from shooting. Third, animal trials. Piglets, cows, and even locusts could all be charged with a crime and sentenced to death. One of the most famous cases is the trial of a pig that allegedly killed a child. She was dressed in human clothing and publicly executed. She even had a lawyer, like Fourth. Law against too fashionable peasants. If you're a peasant, forget style. There were laws against the poor wearing expensive fabrics and jewelry so they wouldn't look like nobles. You walked in velvet, you pay a fine. Or you could just be flogged in public. Fifth, prohibition to sneeze in church. Even a trivial sneeze could result in a fine or expulsion from the temple. It was believed that a sneeze was a sign of the devil's presence, especially if you didn't have time to say "Bless me, Lord." So if you had a runny nose, you'd better stay home. As you can see, the Middle Ages isn't just knights and castles, it's also a bunch of weird, absurd laws, some of them so crazy that even in TikTok would not pass. Write in the comments which law surprised you the most. And if you want more, subscribe, it will only get worse, or more interesting.